are here again, still talking about marriages. We do a lot of talking because we need to explain our culture. We need to explain the way we see marriages. With the, will I say advent of education, or with the introduction of education into Africa, African children, started leaving home. The man will leave home and go to school. Of course, when he gets to school, he would meet somebody. But my mother will explain a little bit on, how marriages used to be made before, or formed before we started going out there, to meet ourselves. So,
Verse. Culturally, long, long, long while ago, marriage was a very, very serious arrangement by parents. Those years, even at the birth of a girl, a little child, the parents of a boy elsewhere could just come and say, I lay hold on this child. I have a boy that is growing. This girl has just been better. We would want to marry this girl. It was acceptable. A girl that is yet maybe a few days.
a few days old,
Yes,
wow, right
and
from
then the
birth.
parents begin to labor. They begin to
They
do
begin to
things.
pay the
They
bride
begin
price.
to do things
That's
for,
part of the bride
like
price.
bringing gifts for the parents, and the parents will accept, like even assisting the parents of the girl in the farm, like so many things, funny things. And then the girl is growing, the boy is growing, and at a point they are matured and they get married. So you see, that marriage has come a very long way.
Very long
It
way.
has come, such marriages don't break, but
Never break.
civilization has overtaken such things. And nowadays, parents themselves have become civilized too. They
Yeah.
allow their children to make their choice.
But mommy, another reason why it's so interesting about people think arranging marriages are bad. Come to think of it, if you have been a friend to somebody from childhood, playing together, growing together, knowing your family together and everything, it is very, very, very difficult for you to eventually say, you don't want the person.
Okay, let me come in here. Arranging marriages are good, but not for the children of nowadays, not for the civilized child. Not for the civilized child. Those days, whatever the parents tell a child, the child agrees. The child believes in the parents. The child looks up to the parents as their guidance. And you see that the father or mother that comes to another father and mother and says, we will want, they already know the background of each other.
Yes.
They know that this family is upright, this family is good, this family does not have anything that can cause, they know, they are sure, so they accept. But if you dare it now, it's not good. It's in fact, that's
um
why I call it predated
it's
or
it's predated in a way, but let me tell you, as my mother was talking, I began to think in my mind that, honestly, with the way the world is going today, huh? You don't know if you are marrying a fish, or if you are marrying a snake. Your parents, who have seen ahead of you, just might know better than you, and help you in choosing somebody, because a lot of marriages break too early now because they have not invested enough time into choosing the person. Is it right for your parents to choose for you? My parents didn't choose for me. I remember, I brought my husband when I was getting married in Ora. I got married in Ora. I got married in that Anglican church. My father was standing outside with me. We're doing something, and this lady walked into my father's compound and greeted my father and said, I hear you have a lot of girls, and I heard you are giving one of your daughters out today. Do you still have more daughters? I have some sons, and I would love my sons to meet your daughters. And my father looked at me. I think I was the one getting married. My father looked at me and said, "Oh, well, she's the one getting married. You can ask her. I never found a husband for her. I don't do that for my daughters. If your son is interested in any of my daughters, he can find their names and try to, talk to them. But I do not do that for my daughters. And trust me, we are 6, we are married, and there was not one arrangement marriage. So, yes, in our days, but let me tell you, when I see children of nowadays, it's almost like that culture should come back. What do you think? We'll catch you next time.
Yes, I want to ask you a question or give you an assignment. Actually, how would you consider it? How is it workable today? Please, let's hear.
Is it workable?
Is it workable?
Is it
I
workable?
just tell. I have friends who have very good sons, very wonderful daughters. Is it is it still applicable today?
In a way.
We want you to yes, because
In a way, let me tell you, silently, people are still doing it. People are still doing it.
yes,
And
some cultures are doing
and it's not even culturally. Do you know that there are families today that feel that they are so wealthy, and their wealth, they don't want to go, leave their family circle or their community circle. They have a community of friends, and they silently plan these marriages. They still do it. They still do it. The children might not like it, or you might find 1 or 2 children that like it. But if it's done well, I still think it works. Although,
Let's hear from them. Let's hear from them.
I wouldn't have done it. But guess what? That was the African culture. So keep your comments coming. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow. This is the Ora culture, the Ora way of marriage. Me and my mother will be talking about marriages, and we'll be talking about the processes of getting married. We just introduced the topic now with the several ways that we plan marriages. Go
So,
and think and think and think. And the next time you get us, we'll start the processes. Join us again next week. Bye-bye.